Which table shows the same relationship as this function? So we're going to have four different tables, and one of these is going to work. The other three are not. Okay, so let's just start off with f. Here's my function. In place of x, let's grab the first point here where x is what? That number right there. Put a -4 here and here in place of the x. Square -4, you get a +16, don't you? Then you take what? The opposite of the +16. And on here I'm getting 4 times -4. And I'm not getting 0, am I? I'm $16 in debt. And I'm $16 more in debt. Now I owe more than $16. I certainly don't owe nothing. Okay, so we plugged in the -4. I did not get 0. This table, we can't use it because of this point right here. All the points have to work. So we eliminate f, okay? Now g is the same thing as f except for these three values here. We're saying these three are positive, and in f they were negative. But once again, when we take g right here, when we plug in, see how they change from negative to positive? So these are very similar, but the point -4, 0 doesn't work, does it? We already tried that when we did f, didn't we? We found out this one didn't work, so this isn't going to work because of the same point. So we eliminate g. If this said -4, -32, we'd have to test these other points out, but because this doesn't work, then both f and g they're not our choices, are they? Moving along to h. This is a different set of points. We have to test these. And with my function, if you plug a 0 in for x and a 0 in for y, so put a 0 here and 0 here and 0 in for the y, 0 equals -0 squared plus 4 times 0. The point 0, 0 is going to work. Okay, we don't have to worry about that one. Let's test it out where x isn't 0 because we know 0, 0 works. Test this point where x is what? Okay, now what is 1 squared? It's 1, isn't it? And then you take the opposite of that, 1 squared. We'll take the opposite of 1 squared. Plus 4 times 1. Add them up. 4 minus 1 is 3. Well, hey, that point worked. Okay, when we plugged in a 1, we got a 3. Well, we know 0, 0 works. 1, 3 works. How about the point 2, 4? Plug in 2 in here. Let's go back and plug a 2 in here for the value of x. What's 2 squared? 4. The opposite of 4, this is the way we write that, plus what? What's 4 times 2? So we're getting 8 minus 4 is 4. We're getting, this is okay. We plugged in a 2, we end up with a 4. Moving right along, plug in the what? 3. I'm getting 9, and the opposite of 9 is -9, plus 4 threes, 4 times 3. We're getting -9 plus 12 is 3, and that's what I needed to get. Plug in a 3, we got a 3. Plug in this 3, we got a 3. Okay, moving right along, we're going to plug in the what? 4. Put a 4 here and a 4 here. We're getting 16, and take the opposite of that, and we're getting 16 here too, aren't we? So these cancel to give me my 0, which I needed. So H is definitely a possibility, okay? That's the one we're going to pick. What's wrong with J? Well, look at H. That's the one that worked. J has these three values, doesn't it? Okay, so all I have to do is find one of these that doesn't work. Okay, and since we already tested it For 1 we got 3, for 2 we got 4, for 3 we got 3. We know that J is not going to work, but let me just show you what's different about these. This is negative, that's negative, that's negative. So we're going to take this and plug in the 1 again. You're going to get 1 squared, take the opposite of 1 squared, plus 4. We're not getting the negative 3, so J doesn't work. So of my 4 possibilities, we pick H.